Alright, cool. I think we have everything ready on our side. Yeah. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and other brawlers. We, Tonight we bring you another ACGL tournament. This time in partnership with ClearAccessQuark, and they're gonna be getting our players paid. Okay, cool. So tonight's match we will be having. So tonight's match we'll be having our first match be Soviet Chungus versus TTV Troy FNYT. But both players put on quite a show in the last stream. Let's see what they can do today. Let me just get them in the lobby and we can start. Oof. Okay, it looks like we are still waiting for Mr. Troy FN. And now we can get things underway. Can't be like it's rough out here. People getting shot for no reason. Right, I didn't say E2. Oh, damn, I didn't check. So, it would seem that my scoreboard program isn't working properly. It forgot to reset itself when I closed it last time. Yeah. That wasn't the man of the hour. I think let's give him like a few more minutes, and if that doesn't work, then we will be forced to move on to another match. Looks like everyone's joining minus the person we are looking for. Hype Slayer, let me just give it to you now. Hang on a second. Okay, never mind. It looks like we finally have our boy on stream. Raven Dolls. Let's say we've already got another match queue. Let's say we've already got another match on standby for round 1, so you can go on with your match. Okay, we got the cross pick from Troy. and who is Mr. Chungus gonna choose? Okay, and they can now start their game. Yep. Ooh, okay, so we got the Knicks versus the Cross. First map banned is Small Fortress Alliance, Miami Dome, Small Enigma, and Western Air Temple. Just as always, we're either gonna get Apocalypse, Small Brawlhaven, or the chosen match, Demon Island.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Okay, and we are off now. Try being the first one to pick up the weapon, but not the first one to do damage, as Soviet Chung is putting on some work here. First with the unarmed, now with the blasters. Okay, bread and butter with the gauntlets, then sidelight into recovery, putting them on equal footing here in terms of damage. Okay, Soviet Chung is trying to go for a weapon throw combo, but nothing came of note from that. Okay, big neutral sig and the weapon throw, and that is Troy's first stock gone. Soviet Chung is throwing away the blasters and deciding to lock in that scythe pick, but he is on red, so he's gonna need to make that choice work for him. As Troy tried to get some motion done, and oh no! The self-destruct from Soviet Chung is there. A bit of a troll move there with the taunt. Gets back onto scythe. Is getting read like a book by Troy. Okay, nice read from Soviet Chunks there. The recovery. Troy nicely dodges that down sig. Okay, nice weapon throw to counter that side sig. GC side sig just to try and get above Troy's pressure. Troy hits him with the classic D-Light Stare. Now Soviet Chunks left without a weapon. Back to blasters. But it is no stop for that side light recovery. Soviet Chunks now on his last stock after looking so confident in those opening engagements. Can he bring this back? It is still, in relatively speaking, anyone's game. The dare puts him back off stage. Troy able to bully his way back on the stage. Soviet Chungus needs to get the kill now or never, because if he can't, it is going to be lights out for him, and he gets the kill finally, but he is still on dealing with yellow percents right now. Okay, Troy piecing him up a bit with those blasters there. Okay, nice reads. Okay, weapon throw in the dare from Soviet Chungus. Ooh, tried to go for a nice weapon throw combo there, but he didn't get anything out of it. And recovery from Troy, and that is the first point on the board going to Troy. Okay, we see a change from Soviet Chungus as he now picks the Queen Nai. Now let's see what Troy is picking. Does he stick with the cross? Oh, he decides to go for the Onyx this time. Okay, maybe that's not his actual choice. What did he choose instead? No, he's going with the Onyx. I don't know. Where's the hesitation from? Okay, nope, decided to just have a drip change there. Going for the Esports V3 colors instead. Okay, Soviet Chung is deciding to ban small Brawlhaven instead, trying to limit his options to some more preferable stages, and he decides to go for Demon Island.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Okay, Soviet Chungus picks up the spear, but that is no use when compared to Bro's cannon over here, piecing him up, hitting him with multiple side lights and side airs, putting Soviet Chungus already in the orange. That GCN sig there. Ooh, okay, nice reads from Soviet Chungus on the Katars. The down sig disarms Troy. Okay, nice falling stare there from Soviet Chungus. It is now even on both players' first stocks. Next move kills. The huge end sig, but no kill there. Okay. Recovery from Troy doesn't kill as well. Both players just need one good kill option. There's the Sarah from Troy FN, and to take away Soviet Chungus' first stock. Soviet Chungus goes back onto Spear. Okay, and the big side light there to confirm the kill as well. Okay, both players just feeling each other out in neutral, and there comes the first string from Troy there. Ooh, okay, nice read from Soviet Chungus with the classic bread and butter of spear. Okay, D-Light Nair, but that didn't kill, but you know what does kill? Nigh spear. Back into the game, Soviet Chungus with the katars. Troy unarmed right now, and he is trying to get his way onto that weapon spawn, but Soviet Chungus is being so persistent. Troy finally gets the gauntlets, but he is now on orange percent as he kills Soviet Chungus. Throws away the gauntlets, picks up the cannon. And Soviet Chungus now left in the same predicament that Troy was, but he is able to pick up the spear quicker than him now. Massive D-Sig there from Soviet Chungus. Nice bread and butter from Soviet Chungus again. Another bread and butter, but he decides not to commit. And he is chosen right and made the right choice. The weapon throw. Okay, the ground pound from Troy. He put in a bit of damage, but no, Soviet Chungus still has it in him with the big sidelight into GCD Sig. Okay, Soviet Chungus sticking to the Queen Eye pick. And does Troy go back to the cross, or does he stay on the Onyx, or does he choose someone entirely else that we just haven't seen yet? Okay, Sidra. Shoutouts to my boy Strongest Scroll, who is no longer with us at the moment. Okay, Demon Island and Lion Fortress gone. Miami Dome taken away. Small Brawlhaven shot. And now it is just the platform stages, and Soviet Chungus obviously wants to go for Apocalypse there. Don't want any of these party game stages.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Well, stay hydrated, kids. So yeah, they are back into it. Big and there from Soviet Chungus, and the end light from Soviet Chungus again, putting out damage onto Troy. Ooh, okay. Soviet Chungus tried to read Troy there, but nothing came of it. So, Troy already on red right here, and he tried to go for that GCD Sig, but he was just too low on compared to the stage. Okay, tried to go for it, went for it again, but no one was home. Big recovery from Soviet Chungus, disarms Troy. Okay, ground pound from Soviet Chungus, the neutral light, and there's the GCD Sig, and now Troy is on his second stock. Okay, Soviet Chungus putting in that work right now against Troy. Okay, the D-Light's there. They're putting Soviet Chungus into even redder red percent, but he is still holding on to this stock with for his dear life, so that he can just have an easier time when he eventually gets killed. Okay, and there is the Seraph from Troy, who is in orange right now, but it still is anyone's game, especially with this commanding cannon that he's using. Just being able to land all of these side lights and Sares. But Soviet Chungus is also responding with his own strong repertoire of Katar moves that just hit faster. The big recovery putting Troy into red, and that's a big D-Sig taking away his second stock. Now sitting on his last stock. This is a match. This is set stock. It could still be Troy's game if he just has to play out of his mind right now, as both players on in the same health bracket, but not in the same stock conversation right now. Okay, both players just feeling each other out in neutral. Okay, side like the air. A big D6 from Troy, and another one, but no one was home that time and was actually punished by that recovery. Soviet Chung is trying to YOLO with the ground pound, but gets punished for it with a big GC D-Sig, another GC D-Sig, and that is Soviet Chung is going on to his last stock as well. It is now set stock for both players right now. Troy looking worse for wear on that red now. Oh, but he can still have faith if he can just keep landing all of these good GC D-Sigs, but no, Soviet Chungus responds with his own D-Sig and closes that out. GG's to both players. Soviet Chungus moving on in the bracket, while Troy moving into losers. Okay, and then for our next match, we will be having Grand versus Hype Slayer. Okay, there is Grand. Now we are just waiting for Hype Slayer. Now we're just looking for Mr. Hype Slayer to show himself. There he was. Oh, there goes Grand. Well, I don't know what happened there. Damn, Grand having PC issues. Okay. We still got time. We still got a bit of time before we need to move on to the next match. Okay, so Richangus, as long as he makes it back in time. Damn, now what is this man? I don't know, he has PC issues. I'm still out here waiting patiently, but it's chill. Otherwise, how are you guys doing, chat? How are y'all enjoying this new Tekken crossover? Damn, nah, Nightbot is shooting people today. Yeah, no, it's incoming. It does look really sick, eh? I'm also just glad that Zerial finally got a skin, because it has actually yeah, like, did you ever get a crossover skin, like, cause I can't remember any, but yeah, like, as a former Zerial main, like, I'm glad he finally got a skin. Okay, and there are our players finally in game. Okay, and we've got Orion versus Zal. Both players looking kind of drippy.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Okay, and they are off. Oh, and Grant with the axe. Hype Slayer with that launch of his, with that orange man, with that yellow man. Sorry, but yeah, Hype Slayer kind of putting in that work, keeping up with Grant, it seems. Grant just bullying him with the axe though. Remember, 8-6 people. Okay, Grant switching to the cannon. And then the big end light there. Okay, Hyper Slayer switching to the spear. And the D-Light Nair can kill confirmed from Grand there. Throws away the axe, sticks to cannon. I'm guessing he just wants to continue to keep those great results there. Okay, two D-Lights into dares from Grand there, putting Hype Slayer into the oranges. Okay, Nair, Sayer, Grand piecing up Hyper Slayer here. Okay, the big end sig. Hype Slayer still not dead, but like, he's getting edge guarded by Grand here. Finally able to pick up a weapon. Hype Slayer tried to initiate a weapon throw combo, but Grand was not having any of it, and there's the end light to confirm the kill. Grand attempting to weapon stall Hype Slayer here, but he's able to pick up the rocket launch. Okay, D-Light there again from Grand, and Grand still on his first stock, while Hype Slayer on his final one. Can Grand make this a 3-stock? No, he cannot, as Hype Slayer throws out the recovery on Lance there. Also attempting to initiate a weapon stop of his own against Grand. But Grand is still putting in that work with unarmed and is able to pick up the axe. He now just needs to edge guard Hype Slayer here, which he does for a second, but Hype's able to get back on stage, hits Grand with the bread and butter, but the weapon throw puts him back into the situation we've been seeing this entire game, where he's just being edge guarded, dodges the weapon throw, but Grand's able to pick up the cannon, and oh no, the self-destruct death from Hype Slayer. And that puts Grand on the board, 1-0 for him. Okay, The Azuri pick coming out of Hype Slayer. Does Grand change his pick? No, he sticks to the Zol. Okay, Hype Slayer. Banning Small Enigma, Miami Dome, Western Air Temple, and Small Fortress of the Lions. And we are going to Small Brawlhaven.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, sorry about that, I wasn't paying attention. And already both players on the orange. Hype Slayer showing a bit more confidence with the sword now compared to the last match. Okay, attempted to YOLO out with that ground pound and gets hit with the D-Sig there for his troubles. Okay, both players in the orange now. Grand leading with that imposing end light. Hype Slayer disarmed, trying to fight his way back on the stage, but that nair from Grand taking away his first stock. Hype looking a lot more confident, but he still needs to get these kills early on before he gets put in a situation like last time where he had to attempt to put in so much work just to get even close to tying things up. Okay, the recovery from Grand puts Hype into the red percent and a big side sig there and ties out the stock count, but Hype will need to put on some damage because he is looking kind of worse for wear here. Okay, I tried to go for the read there, but unfortunately he is back in the same position he was in the last game. No weapon and needing to find his way back on the stage, which he's able to do, but with no weapon. And Grand walling him off, and with that big nair, he is now onto his final stock. Stock point for Grand here. Set point. Okay, big combo from Hype Slayer here, putting Grand into the orange. If he can just do that again, he will surely get the kill. Okay, he was a bit ballsy there with the big end sig, but he was able to work it out. Still only on the light yellows, but his throwing out sigs might be the death of him if he doesn't find a way to just close out Grand's second stock. Edge guarding again with Grand on that cannon. D-Light Dare puts him back in the position again. And okay, nice recovery there. Puts them both into their final stocks, but Hype Slayer is in the red now. But if he can just play really well, he can get it with those katars he's been showing, which have been really imposing against Grand, who's now an axe. Can he do it? Gets back on the stage, is putting the damage on with the reads. Grand switching back to the cannon, which is shown to be his trusty weapon here, with the big side light, and there goes Hype Slayer's final stock, which sends him into losers and puts Grand further into winners. Okay, so our next match will be Best Bun versus Guild Squad. Two fantastic players in their own right. Let's see them duke it out. Okay, so it looks like we have both players on now. With Best Bun on that Yumiko, well, Guilt on that Mordex. Okay, and what will be our next stage? What does Guild decide? Bans Apocalypse and Demon Island, we are going to Fortress of the Lions. A map you don't see often, but I'm still excited to see it anyway.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Okay, and they are off now. Guild's picking up the gauntlets. Best Bun picking up the hammer here, putting a bit of damage already on. There. Okay, Best Bun putting on some damage, but same with Guilds here. They seem to be evenly matched. It is anyone's game. It seems. Okay, double GC sidelight, but that did not stop Best Bun from just robbing Guilds there with that big Adair there. Okay, Best Bun picking up the bow, trying to edge guard there, but he throws the bow away and gets punished for it with that big N-Sig there, putting both of them onto their second stocks here. Okay, Best Bun doing immaculate work with the hammer here with that N-Sig into N-Light. The Ser tried to YOLO with the ground pound, nothing, no one is home. But the Ser don't care and it gets the kill. Best Bun again in a situation where he's got the stock lead and this time with the health lead as well. Well, throws away the bow, locks in on that hammer. But Guild's putting in some work this time. Playing a lot more patiently against Best Bun here, trying not to fall into Best Bun's N-Sigs. I mean D-Sigs, my bad. Okay, Best Bun again trying to YOLO, but this time he gets rewarded with that big recovery, and that takes away Guild's first set point. Okay, and we seem to be sticking with the same characters. Going back straight into it, then players just need to breathe for a sec. Okay, Best Bun got a bit too antsy there. Guild this time deciding to ban some more Fortress of the Lions. I'm assuming he wants to get up a bit more up close and personal against Best Bun, who's just going to be zoning him out. Okay. We are going to Miami Dome this time around. Same characters. But let's see if any improvements are made in this time around.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Okay, and they are off. Okay, Grand hitting Best Bun with a few air moves there with the scythe. Best Bun retaliating as well with a few strings of his own with that bow. Ooh, okay, hits him with the big D-Sig there to open it up. Guild in the oranges. Same with Best Bun. Okay. Big save from Best Bun. Try to have the sliding charge D-Stick there on hammer. The dare from Best Bun puts Guild into red. red next move kills from Best Bun. Guild putting Best Bun into red as well. Oh, okay. Both players now getting deep into it. The Sarah there from Guild Squad kills Best Bun's first stock. Okay, D-Light into N-Light almost kills. Okay, Best Bun on the bow. Just trying to get a kill here. The Sarah Guild able to maneuver his way back on the stage, but just barely SDs himself. Okay, Best Bun pieces up Guild and is able to even up the health lead here. Okay, Best Bun attempts to YOLO it with the ground pound again, gets punished for it with that D-Light, but the big GCD Sig almost kills Guild Cord, but next move could kill here. Okay, recovery from Guild Cord almost kills Best Bun. Guild tries to go for the reads there, but is only able to hit him with that N-Light. Guild needs to find a way to keep Best Bun off stage, which he fails to do, but Best Bun in the process disarms himself but picks up the bow. But hits him with the Stare, which takes Best Bun to his final stock. Guild decides to lock in on that scythe. Okay, Best Bun tried to slide charge that D-Sig onto the weapon, which he's able to get, but didn't manage to get the last time. The D-Light's there. Doesn't kill Guild yet, but puts him into a bit of a difficult situation he's able to recover from. Guild putting himself out there and able to even out things. Now both players 1-1. It is set point on both sides. Best Bun changing the colors. Okay, and we are on small Brawlhaven. Okay, vagaries from Guild Cord here, but as the game opens up. Okay, both players are trying to feel themselves out. The big GC side sig from Best Bun throws away his weapon, and is now being edge guarded by Guild Cord, who decides to run off stage for some reason. He's Best Bun again disarming himself. I'm guessing trying to hit Guild Cord with the weapon throw combos, but it is only putting himself into dire straits as he gets more and more red here. And there's the sidelight from Guild Cord to take away Best Bun's first stock. Best Bun changing to the bow. Tried to read Guild there with that chase dodge, but doesn't get anything out of it and is actually put into yellow because of it. Ooh, the big D-Sig into that ground pound. Okay, Best Bun attempted to again throw out those ground pounds, but he keeps getting punished for it. Okay, but he is not able to edge guard for it just for a second though. As Guild Cord now puts him into that position, the dare puts Best Bun into exhaustion, and now he is on his final stock. Set point for Guild Cord here. Well, okay, nice reads from Guild Cord. Okay, another dare from Guild Cord. That puts Bestman off stage. Ooh, Bestman incorrectly positions himself with that D-Sig. But able to hit Guilt with that Stare, but he was just too low, and that recovery was going to kill. Now putting Guilt Quad further into winners, as Bestman now has to fight his way through losers. Okay, and next up, we have got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Kame no Kami, duking it out against Soviet Chungus. Okay, and we see the Queen Knight pick from Kami, and the Queen Knight mirror from Chungus. And we are going to Miami Dome.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, and they are off. Okay, respecting each other, just letting letting Chungus get his weapon, and now both players on spear. Spear ditto. So Kami putting damage onto Chungus already. With nothing but these stray nairs, but Soviet Chungus is responding back with nairs of his own and that nice D-Sig there. Yeah, runs up with that nair, with that end light. And recovery from Kami puts Soviet Chungus into deeper oranges. Both players in general even in terms of health here. Soviet Chungus being the first person to get disarmed. Now it's a deal. Contend with the Kami is on spear, but he's able to pick up the guitars. The big N-Sig from Soviet Chungus takes away Kami's first stock. Okay, the spear able to knock Kami out of his N-Sig. Okay, both players on guitars. Kami hits Soviet Chungus with that nair. Okay, hits him with the loops, but only able to get one rep of it. Okay, Soviet Chungus hit him with another recovery. Yeah, hit him with a portion of the loop, but not all of it, and is able to finally kill Soviet Chungus there with that stare. Kami attempting to weapon starve Soviet Chungus, but Soviet Chungus able to hold his own here, picks up guitars of his own. Hits him with the N light into N-Sig, and there's the big side sig, and oh no, so Kami might run away with the Soviet Chungus on his final stock here. Okay, both players trying to feed each other out here. The big GC D-Sig gets the kill. Oh no. Now both players on their final stocks. Okay, the side sig from Kami. Kami just abusing that side sig, and there's the stare to close out the first game. First point going to Kame no Kami. Again, we are seeing the Queen Knight mirror.
Brawl.
Okay, and they are back at it at Miami Dome. Kami able to get the first opening blows with the unarmed and guitar mirror. Okay, so Chang has tried to hit him with the reads. He's able to put on some damage here. Kami and Sovi Chang is trading blows here. Sovi Chang almost gets the kill, but just barely fails to get anything. And there's the ground pound, and Sovi Chang's not onto his second stock. Kami chilling on the spears here, just trying to weapon starve Sovi Chungus with the spear. Okay, tries to hit him with that bread and butter, but he does miss that jump cancel window there. Okay, so Chung is trying to hit him with the helicopter there. Ooh, big GCD sig from Kami, killing Soviet Chunks, putting him onto his final stock. So Soviet Chunks now needs to fight back, get his guitars. Kami piecing up with that N sig, that N light into recovery. Soviet Chunk is throwing out an N sig, but nothing comes of it. Big ground pound from Kami, but he's able to get back on. Able to get back on stage with that GC side sig, which now disarms Soviet Chungus. Now he needs to fight his way back on both players without any weapons, but Kami able to pick up his guitars. Soviet Chungus able to pick up a spear now. Oh, is Soviet Chungus at least able to remove one stock? And the answer is no, as Kami 3 stocks Soviet Chungus, sending our boy back down into losers, while Kami moves forward into the bracket. Okay, people, I think as we just sort out who will be going next, I think it is appropriate we just take a 5 minute, like just a 3 minute break, just and say just go and stretch your legs, get hydrated, and then we will be back with some more Brawlhalla action. Okay, and we are back. First up, we will be having Kameno Kame versus his Guild Cord. Okay. The Kami, we are seeing his Koji and Guild playing on that Mordex again. Okay, and we are on small Enigma this time. Damn production goof there, but it's fine. We are back into it. Kami throwing out some nasty instincts here, but Guild with the reads on that gauntlet takes away Kami's first stock. Okay, Kami on the sword now, putting Guild code into the yellow. Kami, wait, sorry, into the red. Sorry. Kami on the boat. Let's see if he can just get the kill. But Guild coming strong with those with that scythe play right now. Double recovery from Kami puts Guild onto his second stock. Okay, so the sideline to recovery. Both players just kind of scrambling right now, just getting individual hits, but nothing coming of it. And there is Guild caught with that sideline into recovery. Switches over to the scythe. Can he make those beautiful reads as he did earlier? Ooh, coming with that massive ground pound, taking Guild down a stock. And okay, Guild now in the gauntlet. Both players in the orange, in the yellow. It is anyone's game at this point. Okay, Kami hitting Guild with the bread and butter here. Okay, both players just finding their way in. Okay, Guild nearly gets caught by that D-sig there. And there's the side sig to give Kami his first point. Okay, and Kami goes on to the Yumiko now. Okay, and we are going to small Enigma yet again. Okay, and they are off yet again. Guild picking up the gauntlets this time. Can he put some damage onto Kami? No, he cannot, as Kami comes in strong with the unarmed. Guild able to do a bit of damage, but Kami picking up the hammer now. Oh. Now, already taking him down. Already taking Guild down to orange. Okay, the dare, with the sidelight. His Guild is now in red. Another dare from Kami. Kami with the D-light there takes Guild's first stock away. Okay, so the dare from Guild Cord. Some nice reads from Guild Cord, putting Kami into his reds, but he still needs something to get a kill. Anything at this point, as Guild is putting more work into it now. Okay, nice ground pound from Kami, puts Guild into his final stock. Okay, Gil tries to run off stage and get the ground pound, but nothing happens, and now he is stuck in the position where he has to be edge guarded by Kami, but he's able to get back onto the middle of the stage. Both players are scrambling now, trying to figure something out. Kami disarms himself. Tries to gets the bow. No trying. Gets the ground pound here. Gil's now exhausted, but is able to get back on stage as Kami hits him with the recovery, hits him with the ground pound, and the big sidelight from Guild at least gives him some time for now. Okay, Guild hits him with the end light, is trying to supposedly weapon starve him. No, Kami just choosing to stay on the unarmed. And finally, Kami deciding to finally pick up the hammer. Both players on weapons now. Guild needing to put in a bit more work here. Already on the red. Kami hits him with the Sare. Guild able to finally get back onto platforms, but that ground pound secures his fate. Kami moving on to winners finals, as Guild Quad now has to contend with losers. Okay, and next up on the docket we have Ronin 8K versus Rylendolf.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, both players in it, running the Mordex. While Rylendolf is running the Teros. Okay, both players are scrambling, just trying to feel each other out right now. Nothing substantial has been hit yet. Okay, big side sig from Rylendolf there. Okay, side light D-light into Sare. And the Jukes from Rylendolf kills Ronin, takes him into a second stock. Okay, Ronin piecing up Rylendolf there with the juicy side string. Okay, both players again just playing neutral. Okay. Ooh, and then Ronin getting sent into his final stock here. Rylendolf picking up the hammer. Ronin with the scythe here. Okay, both players still playing, still just feeling each other out in neutral here. Okay, D-Light's there from Rylendorf, who's now getting punished a bit. Ryland getting sent to deeper oranges. Ronnie needs something now, so if he wants to contend with Rylendorf in the when both players have if both players have single stocks by the end of this. Okay, D-Light into Sayre, and there's the ground pound, D-Light into ground pound. And there is Rylendorf's first point on the docket. Okay, the Caspian pick.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Okay, and they are off now. Running on the Caspian with the gauntlets, but Rylendorf still piecing up with that hammer, irregardless of that. Okay, both players weapon throwing each other, but Rylendorf still looking very imposing with the hammer. Ground pound from Ronin, sorry. Okay, both play. Ooh, big sig from Rylendorf takes Ronin into second stock. Both players without weapons, but both players able to pick up their weapons regardless of that. Ronin with the ground pound and the weapon throw just to close that out. Weapons is able to get the successful weapon stop in Rylendorf, but he got pieced up a bit by the unarmed there. Rylendorf able to pick up the hammer. Okay, so yeah, Ronin is able to roll off Rylendorf here. The big recovery of sending Rylendorf into his final stock. Will Ronin be able to even up the set points? Okay, but both players is playing around the edge here, trying to get something big. Nice ground pound, nice D-sig from Ronin. Sorry. Dare from Rylendorf, but does not kill Ronin. Who's able to put a bit more damage onto Rylendorf before he gets killed by that big Sayre there. Okay, recovery, second recovery. Side sig from Ronin to tie up the match count. Set point on both sides as Rylendorf sticks to the terrors and Ronin chooses the Caspian again. Okay, back on Small Brawlhaven. Let's see if Rylendorf can make any adjustments for this time around, and as I say that, gets hit with, is getting walled out by Ronin's Katars here. Already in the deep oranges. Ronin switching to the gauntlets here. Big side sig, and that is the kill. Right, bro just speed ran that stock. Okay, and we are back in it. Again, Ronin hitting him with that dare. Sorry. Okay, Ronin again, kind of walling off Ryland off with these Katars. He is putting in that work right now. And not side sig again from Ronin. Okay, D-Lights there from Rylandov. And D-Lights there again for the edge guard. Rylandov is in the red percent, but Ronin can bring this back. But Ronin can take away his stock here. Rylandov has the opportunity to bring this back. And as I say that, he does get put onto his final stock. Ronin still big chilling on his second stock here, with the Katars that have been putting in their work this entire match here. Can Rylandolf adapt right now? In order for this not to go into losers. Okay, Rylandolf attempted to hit Ryland. Ronin attempted to hit Rylandolf with the guitar string, but did not hit him with that side light. Okay, again on the Katars. Misses the recovery. Okay, hits him with a big recovery, and Ronin is now also in winners finals. Okay, we are just having a few technical issues. We will be back shortly. Okay, and we are back. Our next match, just so we can give our players in winners a second to catch their breath. We will be going down to losers for a match, and we will be having Soviet Chungus versus Best Bun.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, and they are off now. Okay, Soviet Chungus with the scythe again. Soviet Chungus on the next Best Bun on the Yumiko. Soviet Chungus piecing up Best Bun here with some strings. Charged up the D-Sig, but nothing came of it. Gets punished with the Sair. Throws the weapon, picks up the blasters. Best Bun chooses to throw out that D-Sig, just zone him out, but gets tipped by the Sair there. Okay, Best Bun hits Sylvie Chunks with his own stare, and secures a kill with the dare. Sylvie Chunks onto his next stock. Still anyone's game at this point. Sylvie Chunks tried to kill Best Bun there with the sidelines recovery, but it did not kill. Hits him with the D-Sig though. Well, both players on relatively equal footing when it comes to health, but Sylvie Chungus does have the weapon advantage here, and I'm assuming we'll try to just weapon stop Best Bun, but he does not get to do that as Best Bun is able to pick up the bow here. Both players now scrambling, trying to vie for dominance here, and Best Bun hits Sylvie Chungus with the side sig. Throws out the D sig to try to zone him out for a second there. Okay, hits him with the D sig. Gets the weapon throw. Oh, really? Sylvie Chung is on really low health here. Still anyone's game at this point, and Best Bun hitting Soviet Chungus with that N sig into dare. Okay. Best Bun controlling the game right now with some good chase dodges right now. Already putting Soviet Chungus into the orange. Picks up the hammer. Both players still scrambling. The Sarah able to disarm Soviet Chungus here. Able to hit him with Soviet Chungus hits Best Bun with the recovery to get back onto stage. Gets the scythe. But is no match for that GC side sig from Best Bun to put his first point on the board. Okay, and we are going to Small Fortress of the Lion. Soviet Chungus this time deciding to play on the Queen Nai, and Best Bun staying on that Yumiko.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Okay, Soviet Chungus hits his Best Bun with the read, but doesn't get anything out of it. Try to go for it again. Okay. Soviet Chungus is just constantly trying to go for extensions off of that sideline downlight, and is able to get it with that GCN sig. I think Soviet Chungus with the Queen Knight pick seems to be working out for him. Best Bun picking up the bow, but is getting walled off by Soviet Chungus, but is able to finally get back on the stage here. Gets a nice read with that chase dodge. Soviet Chungus doing a good job of edge guarding, but Best Bun able to get back on stage. Disarm Soviet Chungus. Is walling him out with these D6 on both bow and hammer, but Soviet Chungus is able to make it back on stage. Picks up the spear. Hits him with two stairs in a row. A third one, but exhausts himself, and now both players on their second stocks. Best Bun is looking kind of more damaged here though. Hits him with the dare. Walls him off with the nair. Soviet Chung is hitting Best Bun with that D-light into recovery. So Best Bun now in his final stock. He needs to, if he wants to win this with a clean 2-0, he will need to just lock in for a second and just try and get Soviet Chungus down to his final stock before losing too much health here. Okay, walling him off with the edge guard. Tried to go for the ground pound, but is able to hit Soviet Chungus with that GC side sig. It's still looking like anyone's game. Another GC side sig takes both players down to their final stall. It is still set point for Best Bun here. He just needs to, but he disarms himself. Soviet Chung is picking up the katars. Best Bun back on the hammer. Both players on the yellow. Oh, Best Bun hit him with the D light. Both players on orange. Soviet Chung is trying to hit Best Bun with the string, but only able to get one repetition of it. Both players are starting to look kind of damaged here. Both players in the red now. Oh, Best Bun hitting Soviet Chung with that nair, then the end light. Soviet Chung is hitting him with the side light D light into GC and Sig. Both players sticking to their same characters. Okay, going on to Small Fortress of the Lion.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, both players back at it. Nice read from Best Bun with the nair and gets the recovery as well. Ooh, okay, more reads from Best Bun. But Soviet Chung is returned with his own reads with the spear. Okay, those chase dodge reads gets him the gimp with the dare. And the D-Sig from Soviet Chungus puts him on the board, taking Best Bun down to his second stock. Okay, Best Bun trying to get some damage off of Soviet Chungus here with the D-Sigs. The end light from Best Bun. Another end light from Best Bun. Recovery, ground pound, and there goes Soviet Chungus' first stock. Best Bun decides to lock in on the hammer, throwing away the bow. Okay, so Best Bun playing really well right now, and getting that GC side sig off and missing the end sig, but does not get punished for it. Soviet Chungus punishing Best Bun with the side light down light into GC down light into Fair. The bread and butter dodge read combo. Oh no! More D lights this time. Okay, the weapon throw. The GC end sig from Best Bun, but it doesn't kill. It gets a D-light, but it still doesn't kill. Best Bun needs to kill soon, or else he is going to regret it. As Soviet Chungus is building up more damage. The side light D-light into GC and Sig does take Best Bun even further down. Best Bun still not being able to kill, even with that recovery there. And light also not killing. Best Bun tries to go for a read, but Soviet Chungus hits him with the recovery, and that is Soviet Chungus moving further into losers. I mean, sorry, that is Soviet Chungus moving further into losers. Okay, and next up we have our winners finals with Kamen Okami versus Ronin AK. Okay, we are now just waiting on running AK to to pick his character, and then we can continue with our matches. Okay, and there is the Modex from running AK.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, and they are off. Kami already almost killing running AK with the Azov bow. Azov, the character that Kami uses quite a lot with the high damage. He always gets these fast kills with Azov here. Okay, D-line to recovery kills Ron's first stock. Okay, Kami piecing up with the axe here, hitting him with all these light attacks. Okay, try to be sneaky with that GCD sig, but no one is home. Okay, nice dodge from Ronin on that axe recovery, and is able to get the side sig to take away Kami's first stock. I'm still looking really red right now, so it is still, relatively speaking, Kami's game. However, Ronin can still make the comeback if he can just play really well right now, which he is currently doing all with the nice side string. Okay, big side sig from Ronin, taking Kami down a stock. Okay, but both players final stock, and just trying to vie for position here. Run disarming himself with the gauntlets, and changing instead to scythe. Hit him with the D-light with the dare to take him off, but Kami stays back on stage. Okay, big ground pound there, putting running it further into the reds. Okay, recovery, and there is Kami. There's Kami's first point on the board. Okay, running changing to the Caspian now. Kenny's Katars put in the work now.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Yeah, and they are off again. Kami picking up the hammer. Hammer just walling off Ron, who's able to pick up the gauntlets though, but is now off stage. Kami now just needs to edge guard, get a bit of damage, but Ron able to get back on stage. Both players are scrambling right now. Running getting a nice 3-piece string here. Kami switching to the bow. Bow gets a recovery, gets another recovery. Gets a sidelight into dare, and that takes away Ronin's first stock. Kami hits him with the ground pound, and hits him with the D-light and light into recovery. Okay, Ronin almost throwing himself off stage, but is able to get back on. Hits him with a big N-Sig, taking Ronin down to his final stock. Kami could 3-stock Ronin, but then let's see what Ronin will do in response with the threat like that. Kami busy zoning Ronin out with his axe normals here. Hits him with the ground pound, and that is a nasty 3-stock from Kami, putting him into grand finals and taking Ronin down to losers. Okay, and so our next match, this time for losers quarters, will be Rylandov versus Soviet Chungus.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, and both players are off. Soviet Chunk is taking an early lead here with a few guitar strings. Things, but Rylandov able to retort with some strong says from Hammer, but these strings are getting out of hand, and the D-Sig there taking Rylandov into the reds. Okay, running off to disarm Soviet Chungus, hits him with the side sigs. Soviet Chungus needing to get back on stage, but that axe recovery is gonna take him down to his second stock. Oh, what's happening? Lag? Okay, looks like we're having a bit of a lag spike here, but that does not stop us from getting back into some good games here as Radendorf able to successfully edge guard Soviet Chungus, and that big recover ground pound takes Soviet Chungus down to his last stock. Okay, and the delay recovery takes Radendorf into his second stock. Soviet Chungus taking initiative with all those guitar strings there. And the dash into the NC to tap the stocks. It is looking like anyone's game at this point. Soviet Chungus needs to just do more of what he's been doing, and he could win this first round. Okay, D-Lights there and the recovery on axe, and that takes away, and that gives Radendorf his first point. Okay, going straight back into games. And we go to Demon Island.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Okay, and they are off now. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Radendorf already losing his first stock. Soviet Chungus getting some reads off of Radendorf. And is fine even down to the stock count. Okay, try to go for a read there. Got punished for it a bit. D-Sig from Soviet Chungus there. And the big side sig from Radendorf, taking Soviet Chungus down to his last stock. This is set point for Soviet Chungus. Soviet needs to put a bit of damage onto Soviet Chungus before he loses his stock and maybe secure this game. Okay, big string from Radendorf here. Soviet Chungus drops weapon, throws the steer, but picks it up again. Both players getting into the reds here. Soviet Chungus playing a bit more passive here, just trying to run around Radendorf, just trying to get a clean hit, but gets disarmed by Radendorf with that end light there. Okay, but Soviet Chungus just running around, just trying to, I'm assuming, get Radendorf to make a mistake here, just getting him to be a bit mad with the fist bump. Okay, misses the weapon throw. The D-line into ground pound. It doesn't kill because it was on stage. The ground pound from Soviet Chungus. This doesn't kill, but it exhausts Radendorf into defeat. Soviet Chungus very deep on the red. he can still bring this back, but he cannot afford to get touched anymore. Okay, and there's the big nerf from Rylendorf to knock Soviet Changis out of contention for this tournament. GG's to him. Okay, from here there's a straight dash to the finish with losers semis, losers finals, and then grand finals. But for now, we are gonna take a 2-minute break. You can stretch to stretch your legs, get some water, and we will be back. Okay, and we are back. Both players are already in, and so we can get this thing underway. Okay, we are looking at Taros versus Zal. Okay. Running off playing with a vengeance here. Speed running this, bro. Bro's got places to be with. V already piecing Rand up with the hammer, getting quite a bit of damage on. Big side fig there, taking away Grand's first stock. Okay, but Rylendorf still continues piecing up Grand first with the axe, now with the hammer, hitting with the D line into recovery. He gets a next kill. Will Rylendorf get a 3-stock on Grand? Both players on axe now. Now Rylendorf continues to land all these hits on Grand. Hits him with the dare. With the stare. With the dare, sorry. Weapon throws it, gets the axe. Grand stays on the unarmed. Picks up the cannon, but that is his undoing as Rylendorf takes the first point in expeditious fashion. Bro is charging like the bull he's playing as. Okay, Grand deciding who to pick. Okay, and Grand going with the Bryn this time. And we are going to small Brawlhaven.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, both players fully armed, and Rylendorf continues his onslaught from the last match with the hammer now. Getting the recovery and then the nair, the side, the stare, and now Grand already in the reds. Grand hits him with the stare, and now Grand is on. Sorry, Rylendorf hits Grand with the stare, and now Grand is operating his second stock. Axe mirror. Both players trying to stay trying to jockey their way in and out of each other's ranges. Grand throwing away the axe in exchange for the spear. Okay, tried to run up and hit him with the ground pound, but that did not work. Both players kind of scrambling here. Rylendorf hits Grand with a massive stare, the dare, the weapon throw, and that is death for Gran onto his final stock. Set point for Rylandolf here. Okay, and there's the D-Sig from Gran there, taking Rylandolf onto his second stock. He could still be in contention here if he can just take away Rylandolf's second stock, which he has been shown to do. Rylandolf attempting to hit Gran with the Russian Mafia, but fails weapon throws and is now disarmed. Both players return back to the scrambles. D-Sig from Gran puts Rylandolf into the reds. It's just Rylandolf disarms Gran, and both players now unarmed. Rylandolf picking up the axe though. Gran almost getting punched for picking up the axe there, but Axeman is not really in the deep reds, and there's the ground pound from Rylandolf, taking him to losers finals. And Grand is taken out of the tournament. And good showing from him. The first time in a while that he hasn't been in that he hasn't been to losers finals. And now we move on to now we move on to our losers finals, which will consist of Rylandolf and Ronin AK. Will Ronin commit double jeopardy on Rylandolf, or will Rylandolf speed run through Ronin like he just did with Grand? Okay, Ronin on the Caspian, Rylandolf continuing to stay on that Terros. Okay, and now they are back at it. Okay, both players getting armed. Ronin throws his katars, but is still able to handle himself with the unarmed. Picks up the gauntlets. Both players still on the yellows. Okay, hits Ronin with the axe string, gives him the stairs and sending him into the reds. Hits him with the sideline into recovery, but Ronin is able to dodge. Okay, hits him with the stair, and now Ronin's on his second stock. Okay, and there's the nair from Ronin to evening up the stock count. Both players completely even now, minus the weapons. With Ronin trying his best to block Rylandolf from getting a weapon, but Rylandolf able to get the axe. Ronin still on katars there. Okay, Ronin tried to hit him with the recovery, but but missed there. No one was home. Okay, right. Running, trying to piece up round off with the guitar strings. Okay, weapon throw into the stair. Tried to hit him with the D-Sig, but no one was there. Hits him. Randolph tried to hit him with his own stair and the GC and Sig, but loses a stock for that on his final stock. Run on the orange, so it is still, relatively speaking, anyone's game. Ronan tried to hit Randolph with the double recovery, but no one is home. Randolph hits Ronan with the big side Sig, and now both players onto their final stocks. Randolph gets a good opening string with the axe. Ronan almost losing his gauntlets. Side Sig from Ronan takes Randolph off stage. Randolph returns the favor with a recovery. Both players now back on stage together. Ronan gets off the stair. Both players now just jogging the position. Randolph gets unarmed and there's the stair from Ronan to give him his first point of the set. Okay, Randolph choosing to go with the Lucian. Interesting pick, and in return, Ronan sticks to the Caspian. Qatar violence.
Three, two, one, brawl.
And they are off. Okay, Randolph has to pick up the guitars, then Ronan. Guitar mirror right now. Okay, Ronan hitting Randolph with the guitar strings. Ooh, and the dead takes away Randolph's first stock. Big recovery from Randolph too. Randolph puts Ronan into the reds. GC side Sig from Randolph takes away Ronan's first stock. Randolph still operating the oranges. Just running out on gauntlets, but can't seem to get an opening as Randolph is relentless with the guitar pressure. Yes. Sarah from Ronan takes both of them off stage, but both able to get back on stage. Randolph switches to the blasters. Okay, D-Light's there, the recovery, taking Ronan down to his last stock. Okay, sideline to Sarah, the weapon throw, and that is Randolph going down to his final stock. Set point for Ronan, but Randolph still has the opportunity to bring this back. Okay, nice reads from Randolph, taking Ronan already to the light oranges. Okay, nice GC and Sig from from Rylandorf. They're taking Ronin to the reds. Okay, Ronin almost killing himself there with as he tried to get Rylandorf off his back. And there's a recovery from Rylandorf to take away Ryland's next stock. Set point for either player now. Rylandorf sticking to Lucian's pick, while Ronin goes for the Caspian again. Okay, final round loses finals. Okay, Rylandorf runs up, hits him with the end light. Same for Ronin. Rylandorf hits Ronin with the big string there on the guitars. Okay, side stick from Ronin disarms Rylandorf. Ronin hits Rylandorf with two recoveries, taking Rylandorf down to second stock. Big haymaker from Rylandorf to return the favor. Now both players on their second stock. Rylandorf attempting to weapon starve Ronin. Tries to hit him with the reeds, but doesn't get it. Tries again, also fails again, but he's trying to rack up serious damage, and there's the end sig there to. Okay, and there's a recovery, taking Ronin down to his final stock. Set point for Rylandorf. Rylandorf still in the light yellows, while Ronin in the white. And both players on guitars now. Both players trading hits right now. Rylandorf hitting Rylandorf with two downlights back to back, but Rylandorf able to get trying to lock in again. Rylandorf getting the gauntlets, hitting the side stick, threw it away, but Rylandorf did dodge Ronin's weapon throw. Ronin did get back onto guitars. Same with Rylandorf. Ronin takes Rylandorf down to his final stock. Okay, Rylandorf controlling space with the blasters. Okay, and there's the end sig, and Rylandorf is going straight to grand finals. Knows while Ronin has to suffice with third place. Okay, and there he is with the Hattori this time. While Ryan goes on the Magyar.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, and they're off into the grand finals now. Okay, Ryan hitting Kami with the loops with the great sword. Okay, Kami hitting Ryan with the bread and butter. Almost gets exhausted, but is able to manage to eke his way back on stage. Punishes the GC side sig. Switches to hammer. Weapons and decides to weapon swap. Kami goes back onto the great sword. Kami able to get the normal sword. Okay, Ryan hitting Kami with strings right now, taking Kami down to his final stock here. Okay, Ryan playing really well at the Ryan lane. Okay, Kami hitting Ryan with the ground pound. Okay, Ryan back on the great sword again, hitting Kami with the side sig, GC side sig. Okay, hits him with the Sair. Yeah, attempts hit him with the haymaker, but no one's home. Both players exchange hits on unarmed. Kami weapon throws now as unarmed himself. Okay, so Sair from Rylendorf puts Kami into deep reds. Okay, and there's the recovery from Rylendorf to put him on the board. Okay, Rylendorf on the Lucian now, and Kami plays the Wushang. Okay. I mean the Rain Man, sorry. The Rain Man. With that Dulcim crossover.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Okay, and they are off. Okay, Kami getting the first kill, getting his first kill off of Rylendorf. Excuse me. Ryan picking up the blasters. Okay, both players are scrambling, trying to find openings here. Ryan only coming out with the Sair. but Kami managed to get back on with the GC sig, but Randolph gets the ground pound and takes Kami down to second stock. Kami able to get Randolph's second stock while still operating on the white. Okay, Randolph getting a string off Kami. Double recovery and the GCD sig, right? Is Randolph evening this out. Ooh, okay. Right, Randolph almost getting killed there for attempting to be a bit too greedy there and trying to kill Kami there. Ooh, and gets hit by that D sig, and also tournament point for Kami, while Randolph still has the opportunity to reset the bracket. Randolph sticking to the Lucian pick, while Kami plays Artemis.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Okay, and they're off. Kami picking up the lance, but Randolph still doing some damage with the unarmed. Okay, Kami already taking him down to red, and that's almost a stock. And there's the D sig. Okay, the side sig from Randolph almost kills Kami. Okay, there's the N sig from Randolph, taking Kami down to second stock. Big side sig from Kami there. And there's the D sig from Kami, putting Randolph onto his final stock. Kami's still on the white there. Oh no, and Randolph gets exhausted. And GG's to Kami. Randolph got so close to resetting the bracket, but he just couldn't do it this time around. And that is it. That should be it, folks. And yeah. Again, well, your winner, Kamino Kami, as always. People definitely putting up stronger fronts against him, but for the most part, he still is in contention. He still is the best player in the region as it stands. And from here, the next tournament will be in 2 weeks yet again, and hopefully Hopefully if I can get ACGL and them to reinstate the 2v2s, and then we can start having weekly tournaments again. But otherwise, congratulations to Kamino Kami, and yeah, GG's to the players.